Covering all things LEGO, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and LEGO cities beyond. It's Bricking News.
Welcome back to Bricking News. I'm Jason. This is Alex. And if you are someone who loves LEGO, and maybe you remember the name Baby Jessica, this could be the place for you.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm in the right place.
Does that name ring a bell for you?
Baby Jessica, yes.
Yeah.
It's a good nostalgic. Well, I don't know. Do you guys?
Do you remember Baby Jessica? What was it, like 3 days? She was down in that well? For the younger viewers, you might look it up.
Very traumatic.
Yeah, it was like one of those things.
It was a big thing on the news.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Didn't they made a movie about it? Didn't they?
I'm sure they had to.
Yeah, I think they made a movie.
If not a
dramatized
made-for-TV movie.
Yeah, it was a made-for-TV movie. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. But it was a toddler that fell down a well, I think in Texas.
Uh-huh. It was like a very narrow
It was tiny.
well.
Yeah. And they had to dig
somehow
like
fell through it.
side tunnel to get to her.
Yeah.
Like everyone was like riveted.
It's like, oh my gosh, big rescue. Yeah. But they got her out.
And what, 40 years later, we still know the name Baby Jessica.
Weird. It just rolls off the tongue.
Baby Jessica's now 40-something years old. Just think of that.
Wow. Anyway, there you go. There's your nostalgic news.
You're a 40-year-old woman and your name is Baby Jessica.
Baby Jessica, yes. Always known that.
All right. So what do we have going on, Alex?
Well, let's see. What do we got going on? I'm trying to remember what the heck is going on. So we have May the 4th coming up pretty soon.
So the promo today
the promo
is
stuff.
Well, today when this airs, it's the 30th.
Yes.
So I think it's tonight. All of the deals go live.
Get ready, guys. Here it comes.
Are we going to just jump into this right now, I guess?
Let's do it. I mean, it's news.
All
and
right.
this is Bricking News after all.
Okay, well, so all of the Star Wars things are coming out. You've got all the promos, the droid carrier, the AT, the polybag, the little...
Is it an AT-AT polybag?
No, it's not an AT-AT. It's the gun, the little tank, the Separatist tank. It's the AT...
Oh, okay.
The ATTE.
I don't remember seeing that.
That's
weird. I was
like
on the website going through it.
And then there's the coin.
The coin does look pretty cool. That's the only thing that would induce me to buy.
Now, are you talking about the coin that's the giveaway or the coin that you redeem points for?
It was the giveaway, $90.
There's two different ones.
Hold on a second.
One. Have you not seen the one?
No, I haven't seen the one that you redeem for points yet.
I can show you that if you want to see it.
Oh,
so it's got like the original logo, like the original Lego Star Wars logo on it.
Which one is going to be more desirable?
The one you don't have, probably. I mean, that's the way it always works. I think.
Yes.
I think
we shall
this is going to really nail it, and then everyone and their dog has it.
Right. I liked it when they did that Han Solo keychain. I like that. Was pretty cool.
But that one got a lot of hate.
I don't know why.
A lot of people complained, well, it's too heavy, and it's...
Well, you're not going to put it in your pocket. It's a collector's item.
Yeah, well, then what's the point? I don't know. I mean, I understand it's heavy and whatnot, but... So there's this one here. This is the coin. I clicked on an image of the coin. I don't know, man. Pardon our technical difficulties.
You're not logged in. You got to sign in, man. Would you like to take... Oh, did it do it? Oh, okay. I was going to say like it was going to do a little pop-up survey. Because we all know we love surveys.
Yeah, we love.
We sure do.
Surveys. All right,
here we go. Okay, the TIE Fighter's out.
All right, so this is, it's the AAT polybag. That's the $40 one.
Whoopity-doo.
The $160 is the
carrier.
droid.
Okay.
Then it is the Battle of Yavin collectible coin.
That looks pretty cool. I like the case how it opens up like that. It's kind of cool.
But I think that's different than the other one.
And the art print was the one you redeemed points for, and I didn't care for that.
No, I thought that...
See, well, then you got to go to redeem your points. Maybe it's in there. Are you not logged into the
I don't know, man. What do you want me to do?
You know, I don't have my fancy laptop up here, so I can't go in and get a quick answer for you guys.
Here we go.
So talk amongst yourselves.
Wow. Okay.
We there? Oh, we are finally insiders. Formerly
Will
VIP.
it show them if they're not available yet?
There we go.
Okay.
The Micro Ninjago. Oh, the Docs is not ready yet.
The Docs comes out in 3 days.
Okay.
Well, no. I take that back. It unlocks for me in 3 days. I already have purchased one.
Oh, okay.
I got the Ninjago City. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
I
They look
didn't
cool,
tell you.
but I'm not into collecting them though. I don't think. Oh, the exclusive C3PO. Oh man.
Oh yeah, the Oscar.
I like Jabos.
Well, he submitted a video for that. I don't know. Where's the Star Wars one?
Maybe it is. What were you looking at then, man? Are you sure you saw what you saw?
I'm pretty.
I don't
certain.
think it's not there. And I didn't see it in there all May the 4th promo.
Man.
You know what? Okay, here we go. While he's doing this. May the 4th be with you weekend is fun. There's some good deals, but there's no more mega deals. They used to actually do pretty severe discounts. Now it's all about the freebies. And that is the exact opposite of what the value that we really look for, because we go like, I don't want to spend more money. I want to spend less money on something that I want. So when they'd have UCS sets at a sizable discount, 30%, 40%, or whatever, that was a good deal. Those are the golden days. Now it's like, no, you don't get a discount. Are you crazy?
Time out.
Oh,
Some of them are on discount this year.
okay. They did that last year. Okay, let me clarify. Good sets on discount.
Oh no, they have good sets. I think they're good sets. Sorry.
Anyway, you had a timeout. I'll give you that.
Okay, I will say this. I don't like how they're mixing all these things up, because you've got some sets that are 4 times points.
Yeah,
some
I don't like
sets that
that
are 2
either.
times points. Some you don't get any bonus points. And then some of them are on sale. So that part.
And that's why, and it gets so confusing. Like, you got to spend $40 to get this poly bag.
Yep.
Spend $90 to get the coin. Spend $160 to get this. What the heck is up with that? I mean, it's too all over the place. It's too complex. There's too many moving parts to this. Just say, hey, May the 4th be with you. We're going to discount this UCS set for the weekend because we love you guys and we know what you guys want. Inexpensive UCS sets. Right? Am I in left field here? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the freebies. They're fine, but I don't like having to be told, well, if you want this, you're gonna have to spend $160. Like the tiers are getting ridiculous too. Yeah. There's multiple tiers here, which annoys me first of all. But the $250 tiers, and that's not like all Star Wars. It's kind of all over the place.
But that's what I was going to say. The one thing I will give them for the Star Wars promos, whether you think they're good or not, some years they've been better than others. They've been pretty consistent around that 40 for the poly bag, 80 or 90 for the second tier, and 150 or 160. They haven't gone to the 200 or 250 like they have with some
sure.
of the
I'll give you that.
I'll
give you that. Yep, that was tough.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that I have issues with Lego and their gift with purchase. We've had those conversations. That's one. You know, I personally would say they're not horrible about. Sorry, you can continue.
No, I'm done. I'm fine. It's the gift with purchases have got ridiculous. I made my order a piece order, and they gave me a free set for free. One of the flower sets or whatever. I don't know what it is. And it's sizable. I'm like, this is a box and a size of a set that you should just be able to buy separately. So I think the gift with purchases are out of control. All right. No, we all enjoy a freebie, okay? But when you see a freebie that like, I want that, but I don't want to spend $200 to get that, or $250 or whatever these tiers are, you know?
No.
And if it's non-Lego, like the coin, I kind of get. It's a collector's coin. Like, hey, buy these and you get a free coin. That's a little different. But as far as when it comes to Lego sets that are freebies, like the Houses of the World are a good example of that, right? Just let us buy them, you know? And Lego was sending me the freebies to kind of promote on my channel for a while, and they're cool. A lot of them I'm like, whatever. And when they go into the whole, like, all right, buy these or redeem your points, and then you have to buy something to get that, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the pinnacle of being messed up as far as like just the hoops you have to jump through. Now, Lego does maybe it's just a test. I don't know. They haven't been doing it for too terribly long, but it seems like it's going to stick. And they're cool things like the micro builds of the Ninjago sets. Yeah. Those are pretty cool. They're attractive little sets. They're fun, but you spend your points and then you have to buy something to get it. No. You spend your points, you get it. End of story. Because you spent your points. You spent money to get your points. You spend your points to get your set.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
All right. So I know there's a keychain, evidently, the R2D2 keychain.
Oh, looks all right, I guess.
It's got the 25th anniversary. So it's that logo that they have.
Oh, the 25th anniversary. Yeah, this is a big deal. Apparently, this is a big deal. 25 years of Star Wars. Too bad it didn't start in 2000. It's 1999. It's like this weird number. We're going to part of like it's 1999. Hey, I know this is going to spoil one of your potential Noons nostalgia, but if you guys remember Y2K, then you're in the right spot probably. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I said 1999. I'm like, yes. 1999. Y2K. Dun, dun, dun. Everything's gonna fail. Everything's gonna collapse. Planes are gonna fall from the sky. The internet's gonna crash.
Dogs and cats living together.
Human sacrifice. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
Anyway.
Yes. All right. So there's that. Fine.
The only thing you're interested in the coin. You're not buying anything, is what you're saying.
There's nothing I really want.
You don't want the Interceptor.
The Interceptor looks cool, but I don't. How much is it? $250 bucks.
It's $220, $230.
See, I haven't even looked at the price tag. Not. It looks good. Like I'm looking at my original. I'm like, well, it's come a long way, man. But I got one, and I got no more. I don't know. I guess I can put it in a cubby. Would it fit in a cubby?
I'm going to assume it's similar to that size.
It looks like it might be wider, though.
I don't know. Well,
I'll have to measure it.
So, okay. I didn't think it'd be a big holiday.
No, it's not. Like I want. I'm anticipating the sail barge, Jabba's sail barge. That's what I'm anticipating right now.
In the fall.
In the fall, right? That's my May the 4th big purchase. $500.
That's what the rumor is.
I guess it could be worse. Watch is like $650. You know what though? Here's the deal. Like, when you hear about these rumors of UCS sets, you paint an image in your mind. Like, oh, it's gonna be amazing. You gotta have Jabba the Hutt. You gotta have the Slave Leia.
Oh.
And yeah, is she called Slave Leia anymore?
It's gonna be Hutt Slayer Leia.
Hutt Slayer.
That's the rumor name. I don't know.
Hutt Slayer.
Why don't they just name her Metal Bikini Leia?
Metal Bikini Leia. Yeah. So, the minifigures, like what's it going to have? The minifigures going to have like 20 minifigs, like the Cantina.
Yeah.
You know, like it's kind of like that. It's a sail barge. It's got a whole like.
Well, that's the question. Like, what's the scale going to be? You know, the gunship, for example, it's not minifig scale, or the Venator, that's not minifig scale.
No.
What ones have really been minifig scale?
It could easily be minifig scale if you think about it. It could be.
Well, and that's
like
kind of the hope, but
the gunship.
But if you think about which ones have been, that's not minifig.
It's bigger.
Scale. It's bigger.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Some are bigger, some are smaller. The only ones that have really been, you've got the
Millennium Falcon, kinda.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah. It doesn't have much interior though.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
But it is minifig scale-ish. I would say it might even be too small, honestly. But
yeah, slightly probably.
The Razor Crest was one that was really good, minifig scale.
Yes. Yeah.
The Walker, the AT-AT.
Yeah.
That one's good. But for the most part, they're generally not, right? I mean,
well, it's hard to match that, right?
That's okay.
Because everything's gargantuan in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Star Killer Planet.
All right.
Star Killer Base. Star Killer. Super Killers. We just love spheres that blow up planets. Let's get a big ball. Hold on, I got an idea for a space station. Check it out. Whoa. Mind blown.
Wait, I got it. We'll just make a planet do it.
Oh, let's just build into a planet.
It'll draw from the sun. All right. So.
How many times can you recycle the same story, Star Wars? Rinse and repeat. Sorry, I'm happy for Star Wars.
You're pro Star Wars, evidently.
I love Star Wars.
Okay, so Alex is buying nothing.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not planning on making any purchases.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I want to. I think that coin's pretty cool. But when I look at the things I would buy for $90, everything's like $85 that I want. Like, I want the MIDI scale stuff.
Then get a keychain. I'm just saying.
Wait, what do you got to do to get the keychain? What did you say it was? You got to...
I don't know. There's
spend...
the coin and then the keychain. So
I don't care for the keychain. I mean, that looks okay.
The coin is $90.
Yeah. But like...
there is the Star Wars book coming out, but it doesn't qualify for gifts with purchase.
Book.
It's $150.
$150 for a coffee table book.
And it doesn't come with a
Star
minifig.
Does the guy? Hold on a second, Jabbo. I think So the guy's actually using it the right way. He's got a star. Hold on, and I know I'm recycling Jabbo's rant, but I got to do it again because I totally agree.
Are you talking about the books on the
guy.
shelf?
Here's this guy. Well, that too. That's hysterical. So here's this guy. They're showing off in the images, the lifestyle images, yes. Right? Here's this guy, late 30s, single guy, very ritzy place, like super modern. This home here, and he's got a Star Wars Lego book with no Lego sets in sight, and he's looking at it all. It's yeah, like really. Wow, big Star Wars Lego fan. I mean, I saw some of the pages in it. It is actually pretty cool. But $150 for a book? Like, you take $150. If I'm going to spend $150, it ain't going to be on a book.
Is it a college book? A textbook?
Yeah,
that's the only time I spent $150 on a book.
That's the only. Yeah. Oh man, those college books, even used, were expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. I swear, they always had the new editions just to make you buy the new ones that are brand new. Wait, I can't buy this. This is
Do you know what I figured out?
What's that?
So, like towards the end, my last year, I had to take a statistics class.
Yeah.
I went and bought the previous year's version.
Yeah.
Off of eBay or whatever.
Sure.
I paid like $10 for it.
Ooh.
All of the pages, like I went through and looked, and they would assign questions out of there.
Okay.
They were the exact same questions in both. I'm like,
well, the 21st edition is very different than the 20th edition. Yes.
That was my hack I used, and that saved me like $90. I was like,
it's a good hack. Good hack. There you go. You're learning some good stuff here on Bricking News today. All right, was I rant?
You were ranting about it.
I feel like I've been ranting a lot in this one, guys.
That's
Sorry.
Okay. You make Earl's day.
Hey, I got you, buddy.
Speaking of Earl, we'll talk about him in a little bit.
No.
All right. I'm gonna buy some stuff.
What you gonna get?
Well, it depends.
You gonna buy the book?
No, I'm not buying
I want to see you in that book with a lifestyle image.
I am not buying the book. So, I have pretty much not been buying any Star Wars stuff. Like, I just save it up now and wait till May 4th.
Okay.
So, I've worked out like...
So you have an annual Star Wars purchase.
Pretty much. I already warned my wife.
Yeah, last year you got the X-Wing?
Well, last year I was going to buy a bunch, and I only bought the X-Wing. I think I only got one thing, because I was so frustrated with trying to get in the website. I had so many problems.
Oh, yes.
But, and so, I don't know, we'll see. But I do have, and that might be why my list is so long, because I didn't get as much stuff last year as I had intended. I could potentially, because I've worked it all out, I could potentially end up with 6 sets of gift with purchase.
Because you're going to make multiple purchases.
Well, I'm not going to... I'm over the 160. Buy. Then we go to the next 160.
Buy.
I'm not just going to put it all in one cart.
So,
do people do that? Do you think there has to be people that do that?
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I see them at the Lego store, so I know they do. And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. You mean to kind of get more gift with purchases, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So that's I do that. I've done that. Absolutely.
But
that's routine.
But there's people that don't, right? You know, there has to be people that they just are going to buy all the Lego Star Wars or whatever.
You spend $1,200. Here's your one gift with purchase.
One gift with purchase.
You could have got 6 of those. Yeah. So you're going to get how many freebies?
If I buy all of the things that you want allotted, it would be 6 sets of gifts with purchase. So 6 poly bags, 6 coins, and 6.
So basically,
carriers.
You put your coin in your Bricklink store, and I have to buy it from you. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, jeez, I don't want to get into the Bricklink store. You're going to bug me about that till I open it, aren't you?
Well, yeah. I want to see your. What are you going to call it? Jason's Bricks in.
Well, it has a name, but.
Oh, you're not going to share it?
Well, it has a name, but I might change it.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Because initially I was like, well, I'll just sell sets, but maybe I'll sell some other stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
It scares me.
Okay. It's a very scary thing. Yeah. Your first purchase is always like, or your first buyer. You're like, I'll be your first buyer.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's live. I'm going to buy everything. You know, I always, I always see those Facebook groups. Are you in those Facebook groups, the Bricklink Buyer Worldwide or whatever it is?
Yeah.
I don't even know how I got into that, but people always share images of purchases they get. And the scariest thing that you can get and I'm not a big seller on Bricklink, but for me, my own experience is the worst thing you can see is a very sizable purchase, and then their feedback rating is a big donut. You're like, oh, man, this is probably not going to go through, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, all right, well, this is a binding contract, so let's go ahead and invoice this $4,000 order for somebody who's never bought anything on Bricklink before. I'm sure that's going to go through. Yeah, I don't think I've seen those images. Mine is like what was mine? I've had a number of them. You just know.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it. They're like buying a set. Like, why is somebody buying that? Oh, because they're in some like obscure country and they have 0 feedback rating. But you invoice it, hear nothing back. Yeah. Or the scary part is that they do pay, and you're like, oh crap, you know, it's.
Well, that's my big fear.
That's
like I set it up wrong, and then I ended up losing money on shipping and all this kind of stuff. So,
dude, oh my gosh, have I ranted about my USPS experiences?
No, I don't think
Okay, so my printer died, and I'm just tired of printers. I'm so tired of printers because they're cheap, but I swear every time I just can't get the ink to work, and I'm just over it. And so without getting too much into printers sucking horribly in my life, I'm done with them. So what I do is I quote it out based on their address or zip code on UPS or United States Postal Service, one of the two, usually I use, and I get it.
So everything has to be invoiced. You don't have any instant checkout.
I don't have instant checkout.
Okay.
No, I don't do that. So yeah, people do ask me for shipping quotes, which is fine. I do that. And so I do these shipping quotes, and let's say an order comes in for a UCS set. And the ones that tick me off the most are the ones that are the large sets. So let's say a UCS set, so it's going to be bigger than 12 inches in diameter in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So I put it in, I'm like, okay, here we go. And I get a price from USPS, and let's say it's $20. Like, okay, so I put it on there, $20. Once you put it in there on the invoice and they pay it, that's locked in.
Locked in.
You know, you cannot change that. So I put $20 on there, and I don't print it out. Mind you, the website has told me very clearly that that's how much it costs based on the dimensions and everything. Okay, I go down to USPS, and and it's not USPS, it's a certain dude. Every time I get this guy to check me out on these packages, it's always more. $30. Oh, that's weird. Your website said 20, and I put it, it's like, well, I don't know what to do for you. It's $30. I'm like, so you eat the charge. I go to anybody else, 100% of the time, it's always identical with anybody else but this guy, right? And so whenever I see him at the check, I'm like, oh, nope, not going in there. Or I wait until another kiosk is open, and I go to that one. So my last one, and it's 100% of the time. 100%, he's always got me wrong. And everybody else, it's always exactly what it says on the website. I was like, okay, man, hold on a second. Time out here, brother. I got an issue here. I come here a lot, and I didn't point him out. I was like, every time you check me out, it's always more money. Why is that? It's like, and it's always a lot more. It's not like $1 more. Yeah. It's always $10 more because these are the big boxes.
Well, that's the thing. If it's a half an inch more, you go up to the
I think
next
he's
category.
measuring them wrong or something. Yeah. So I've been starting to measure them larger too, just a little bit, just to make sure. But still, everybody else is 100% locked in, except for this dude. And I'm like, dude, you're not getting a kickback on this, man. You work for the government, all right? So I was in there just last week, and I sold a couple of UCS sets for the client. Cool. And I'm like, oh boy, because they were expensive sets, and they were 2 big sets.
Oh, you had like the Y-wing? And
the Y-wing and Slave One.
Okay.
No, it wasn't Y-wing. It was they were both, there's 2 UCS sets. And I go in, and there he is. I'm like, oh, gosh, here we go. And I walk up, and there's another guy that's at another kiosk, and I set my stuff down, and he's helping somebody. I'm like, please don't be that guy, please don't be that guy. And then luckily, the other guy down the other says, I can help you here, sir. I'm like, yes. And he knows me. I'm in there so often, the guy knows me. He's like, yeah, I'm here. Sell more Lego. I'm like, yep. Exactly to the penny on both of them. Like, thank you. Thank you. If I got other guy, I'd be spending $50 more in shipping. Anyway, sorry. I was a.
If the moral of your story is if you had a printer, you wouldn't go through this.
Yes. I guess with all the extra money I've been paying in shipping, I could have bought a very nice printer.
So we used to go through that. Like my big issue with the printer. Welcome to Printer Talk on Bricking News. I would buy the printer, and then I would go to buy the ink, which was twice as much as the printer. So I would buy a new printer because it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, the last time, they had this one, it was on sale at Costco, and I bought it, and it has refillable cartridges.
Okay.
And you can see the tank, how much is in there.
Nice.
I really actually like it. I haven't bought ink and hadn't had problems in 2 years.
Really?
And I have bottles to refill it with, so.
Maybe I got to get in touch with you on that one.
about,
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway. Yeah, I paid a little more, but it was worth the $200, I'll tell you that.
Ink. It's the biggest scam. Yeah. Ink. Unreal.
Yeah.
Jeez. What a joke. All right.
All right. So, I guess May 4th, there you go.
There you go, guys.
Are you buying anything for May 4th would be the question, I guess?
Yeah, what are you guys buying for May 4th, and what of the gift with purchases are you most excited about?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comment section below.
What do you think about the gift with like the big one? We'll talk about that, like the droid carrier compared to some of the other Star Wars
Dude,
ones.
I mean, it's different. I like it.
Yeah.
It's nothing I'm interested in, but it is something that is a little bit more dynamic.
It's better than, they had like, 3 or 4 years where it was that diorama set, and there was some of those were okay. Like the Hoth one was okay.
I like the dioramas though, even though they were pretty basic and small. I thought they were pretty cool. I actually have a bunch of those still.
Yeah, I have the last two. I didn't get the first two, the Endor and the Hoth. I didn't get.
I don't know which ones I have. I'd have to go down there.
I have the Tatooine. I got a couple of those, and I got the Death Star. So.
The Death Star.
Yeah, it's like a trench run.
Oh, I don't have that one.
Oh,
I don't think. Wait, no, I do have that one. I don't even know what I got down there.
Well,
anyway, irregardless, doesn't matter. All right. So in other news,
what are you going to do with them?
I'm selling them.
Oh,
I'm selling. They're listed on Brick Artisan. No one's buying them.
Yeah, because they weren't big.
I'm just selling them for $200. That's all.
Oh well, maybe.
Just kidding.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you want to do the other thing yet, or do you want to?
What's the other thing?
Well, this thing.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Let's get this out of the way. All right.
This will be a fun one.
So the food topic has become a thing here. It's still divisive. We'll just say that.
I don't think that poll was indicative of what our audience really feels.
I don't know.
Whoa. Recount. We need a recount. Put that poll back out there.
What, is there a hanging Chad?
Yeah.
Speaking of nostalgic news. Okay. So a couple weeks ago, we get a message. I'm sending you something from one of our A-Fool friends, and a day later, we get one from someone else.
Oh, boy.
So we are, first off, we are not asking people to send things
Please
into
don't
us.
send us
This is not Fear Factor, okay? Like, this is not what this is. So we got a package here from Mardi Gras man, Earl.
Boy. There you go.
And I will be honest.
Earl, that's a good knife, right? Not the the scalpel.
I almost brought the
scalpel.
sword of exact zero.
The sword of exact zero.
It does say on here, cut very carefully. So I'm trying to
we'll
be
cut very
careful.
carefully.
So I got to be honest. I'm kind of nervous. We have one from Joey. We'll probably do that next week.
Yeah. Maybe we should have done Joey's, but it's too late now. We're cutting.
Too late.
I like how it's a Walmart box. Did you get some good deals in this box, Earl? I'll bet you did.
He probably got it at dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap. Yeah. Are you having? Yeah, I know you're trying to be careful.
I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to stab whatever's in here. So. It's been sitting in here a couple days. What is that in vacation? The box is leaking like it's wet.
Terrible.
Christmas Vacation, that's what it was.
Yes. You need more?
Aunt Bethany, she gave away her cat as a gift.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. There's like a...
Oh, we have a letter.
We have a letter.
Oh, boy. All right.
We have... Oh, my gosh. You are going to be mad, I think. You want to read it? Sure, go ahead.
Oh.
You're not going to be happy. Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's addressed to you, so I think you should read it.
Okay, well...
Oh, you read the top one, because that's down here.
Jason, saw Dr. Pepper and thought of you.
Oh, dude. Alex, saw Hot Tamale and thought of you. Time out. Zapp's is a Louisiana original. The rest is box content filler. Enjoy your bud, Earl. Enjoy your bud, Earl. Enjoy, this bud's for you. Enjoy. Irregardless, I'm done. Thanks, Earl. I think. Ooh.
Hot tamale cotton candy. And Skittles cotton candy. Oh, you know what? I've had this one. This is
serious?
This is Dr. Pepper cotton candy. I've had this. It tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Cotton candy.
Starburst cotton candy. Oh, here you go. I think this is your favorite. Got these at the Dollar Tree, it looks like.
Dude, what in the world?
We got party cake peeps, cotton candy peeps, sparkly wild berry peeps.
In the heck?
We got oh geez. New Orleans kettle style voodoo.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
Uh-oh. This might be some
filler
thing.
Really, Earl?
Pretzel sticks, spicy Cajun.
Spicy. Okay, so but hold on. He assigned us what we have to try though.
This one,
Spicy.
the hot tamale.
Wait.
All right, so we'll put these up here. You can see we got Dr. Pepper.
New Orleans style.
Candy.
You can't say Narlands. That is a cardinal sin.
I never say it that way.
I know, but I had
to.
to ask, because I've heard people like
Yep.
There's Narlands, but they don't say New Orleans. They just say New Orleans.
I think
New Orleans,
yeah,
right? Right? I don't know why we're still debating that.
I don't know.
Okay, peeps. Don't make a peep.
Voodoo style. Does that mean they're hot? Do you think?
They look hot and spicy.
That's like Alex after he eats them. This little dead guy.
Yes.
All right.
All right. The hot tamale. Okay. But this is what his letter says. Hold on. Let me get back.
This one is for you.
Yeah.
This one is for me. But
Yeah, Dr. Pepper's for you. But you've already had that though.
Well,
so
I'll let you try it.
I'll try it.
We'll try them.
At least it's not going to. I mean, these are really loud, but they're not going to be crunchy.
The bag will be loud. Yes.
I can't remember the last time I had cotton candy.
That smells like cotton candy. It doesn't smell like Dr. Pepper. The peeps smelled like Dr. Pepper.
Hold on, let me smell this. Oh, smell that. That smells good.
Oh yeah.
Cinnamon.
You can smell the cinnamon in that one.
All right, man, you ready?
All right.
Here you go.
Whoa.
Here's a chunk. You're not gonna.
am I,
It's
like
cotton
4?
candy. Here. Let me see. All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. This looks just like insulation.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Where's the Pink Panther?
The Pink Panther insulation.
All right. Now you like hot tamales, don't you?
It does kind of taste like a hot
You can
tamale.
taste the cinnamon,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have the heat. Have another piece of that. I like it.
I like it too.
I think it's pretty good.
Oh.
All right.
Wow. I did not know this existed.
Pull off a hunk there.
Pull up a hunk. That's good. Wow. All right, I like this. I can do this.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm eating these, man.
Well, you got those to wash it down in case this goes wrong. Well, that's what I was thinking.
All
right. Give it a zaps here.
Zaps? Oh. I'm still
It's
eating
not
these.
spicy.
That's all right. This is good. I've never seen this before. What the heck?
Probably got them at dirt cheap.
I guess
These are good. I like them.
All right. Wow, that is a different kick.
Yeah, I like it. It's not spicy.
No, these are. Hold on a second. This tastes familiar. I've had something like this before. Gosh, what is it? It's almost like a childhood memory taste. That's what it is to me. I swear these taste very familiar.
Yeah, I like them.
Oh, they are good. This is good stuff. Yeah, no, that's all right.
All right, we got to try the...
Oh, now that might be a problem.
Well, I'm just saying, if I try this, If this tastes like lobster or shrimp or whatever this is on here, I'm going to be really, really disappointed, Earl.
Jeez, look at this.
Welcome to the
This is a
Bricking
Lego
News
podcast? Are you
buffet.
serious? Let me smell.
It doesn't smell spicy hot, but you smell the spices for sure.
Ooh. All right.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that one.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I like the chips more than this, though.
No, I would agree.
Okay, now I'm getting some of the spice now, but it's not bad.
It's not hot. It's not
Yeah,
crazy.
it's not crazy hot.
It reminds me.
I'm a spice wuss, and I'm liking this.
Yeah. Like sometimes you get a hot tamale that's hotter than this.
Yeah, they're inconsistent that way. But no, these are... Wow, Earl, dang, dude.
So
All right, this was...
I have to, in full disclosure, I have to say this is way better than I anticipated.
Me too, I was scared.
I apologize, Earl, but
We did
that's
not know what to
honestly-
expect here, man.
I don't know. I was. He likes to poke the bear, so I wasn't sure what he was going to send us.
Yeah. No, it's good. All right.
And, This is a whole thing. Okay.
What was Skittles and Starburst? Mm-hmm. Oh man,
Cherry and strawberry.
Cherry and
is
strawberry.
It 2 different ones in there?
it probably is. It looks like it's mixed.
And this one is just Skittles. I don't know. Whatever. And
Man.
you can taste the rainbow.
Chase the rainbow. Ah.
All right. So let's move on. We will. Oh, I have another topic to discuss.
Let's discuss.
Lego ideas.
Ooh.
They did a 80s theme. Did you see this?
Oh,
I don't think we've talked about this before.
No, we
but-
haven't talked about it.
So it's coming up as of the release of this. They're on the crowd vote time right now. They've already, the experts
on
reviewed
ideas?
or whatever. Yeah, so they have 5 that you can vote on. Which one you like? You get 1 vote out of the 5, which is better. I don't want you to vote for
Hold
all
on a
5.
second. It's Lego ideas, and we're voting.
What it is?
I thought they just get the 10,000 votes and it's reviewed. Or they changed this?
This is a different thing. This is
Oh, the 80s. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
This isn't a normal ideas.
No,
This is
no,
a-
you're.
this
Yeah,
thing.
it's all coming back to me. I think I saw this. I'm like, all right, whatever, and moved right along.
All right, well, we're going to look at it.
Let's look at it.
You're not going to move on this one. You can eat your cotton candy and deal with it.
And be happy.
So we have 5 different ones. And they're all based on movies, actually.
They're all IPs.
They're all IPs because you have the Goonies,
Oh,
Karate Kid,
Oh.
Gremlins,
Oh.
Beetlejuice, and E.T.
dude. Those are all awesome. I mean, E.T.'s kind of like, for me. I mean, it's a classic. Don't get me wrong.
Oh.
But the Goonies.
So we'll take a
Where's that
look
one?
at these.
No.
So the Goonies,
Ooh.
this is the first image I saw of it, right here. It's this ship.
Oh,
You see the exterior
My
of the ship
goodness,
and
that's
the minifigs.
beautiful.
I like the minifigs, which is cool. The one thing I'm not so sure about is on the other side of the ship. It's like the it's
rock.
half and half. So
Yeah.
it's like this. I
So
think it's
a
scenes
facade
from the movie.
Just turn
And
it around.
I couldn't decide if I liked that or not. It's different.
I don't know if I like it either. I think it's because I'm a completist. I need that
That's
all
exactly it.
together.
It's, and neither of us are big on the dollhouse, and it's
Yeah.
like I don't know. But it's a scene from the movie, so
But it's fairly large. Wow.
yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna. That's the idea's submission.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's
it'll be done.
gonna
and
look guarantee it. People are gonna go crazy for stuff. Like, let's say Goonies wins. It is not gonna look anything as cool as that.
Yeah.
It'll be so dumbed down.
But it's kind of cool because it shows them like coming down from the restaurant, and it's got different things. I think it's funny because there was a scene that was, I guess, deleted with an octopus, and they put that in there.
No
You can
kidding.
see
Oh,
that,
yeah.
So there's that octopus in there.
There's lights in it too. They're not gonna have lights in it.
Well, probably not. You wouldn't think. Yeah,
Oh,
see,
cool.
and there's like a little
There's the
path
path
to go
through.
through it or whatever. So, and I guess it's modular. I don't know.
Modular, yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
sure.
Anyway,
No, that's cool.
Okay,
I like it.
So there you go. So there's
All
the
right,
Goonies.
there's Goonies.
There's
All
the
right.
first one. Next, we've got the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off.
That's cool. I would love that for my city. That would look
Yeah.
so cool.
You've got Mr. Miyagi's house.
That looks like it's a 48 by 48.
That's the one thing I was like, I don't know if it
That's
would fit
big.
very well.
It'd be awkward, yeah.
And the other thing is it's got the power lines. Like, are you just going to have power lines?
Yeah,
at once?
that's it. That's where they end.
No, no. But no, it looks good. I like it.
Yeah.
I
like
just
it too.
wonder, is it iconic enough for people to get excited and buy it?
Yeah.
Like, do you just want Daniel and Mr. Miyagi,
Just
and
the
you don't really
minifigs.
want the build?
You get those classic cars in there, though. They had a couple of them, I think I saw.
Yeah. Oh, it's got the chopsticks.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if it comes with a
The
fly.
dojo. That's cool.
So
That's all right. I like that. Only one can win?
you can only vote for one, so I don't know.
You can only vote for one, huh?
That's what it told me.
Darn.
Okay. So you've got that one. Next, we've got Gremlins.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
this is another open, like a dollhouse one. So it's got the
this-
house on the front, and then it's open on the back.
Right away, I'm not super interested in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Gremlins. Hey, the Gremlins figs would be
The
awesome.
figs would be cool.
That's all I would want from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So there's that. Then we've got Beetlejuice.
This one has a good chance because of the wave of the new movie.
I was thinking about that. The new movie coming out might have some people.
Yeah. That's cool.
But I mean, other than the actual Beetlejuice fig, are there any of the others that like they don't speak to me as
no,
much
not
as
really.
like the Gremlins?
No,
or,
I mean, yeah,
or even the
Beetlejuice is
Goonies.
where
I
it's
think are
at.
cooler.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, what about the house? Is it cool? Hey, the house has the.
So it looks like it's
The-
modular, at least in the.
But it's
submission.
complete though, right?
That is the one
That
thing. It looks
is a
like
huge
it is enclosed.
plus. I like that. Oh, that looks good. The staircase. Oh yeah.
And it's got the
Lobster
hands
claps,
coming
hands
out.
coming
yeah.
out. Oh, love it. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, so it does look
Yeah,
good.
see, this
inside.
is the thing.
And
I
this
get
is
all excited about
this. This is
this.
the town map, and it's got
Yeah,
the
that's-
micro fig of Beetlejuice, which is
Nice.
cool, I thought.
And the spider on it.
Mm-hmm.
See, that looks fantastic, but it's not going to look like that.
Yeah.
It's not going to be
And
anywhere
it's got the waiting
as
room
cool
with
as that.
the long
Oh,
I think that was
man. Well, looks like I'm next.
funny.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I need to watch it again. You know, rewatching 80s movies can be either a great experience and fun, or it can be like, wow, my parents let me watch this.
That's what my wife and I found. I remember the
Yeah.
first time we had our kids, they were young, and it's like, oh, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, let's watch it. She's like, we got to turn this off.
Yeah, Big was
I
the
mean-
same way too. I was like, that's a pretty innocent movie. Like, oh, there's some stuff in there, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the parent, but
Yeah,
anyway.
but I can't.
And
yeah.
then there's the ET diorama.
Oh, it's a diorama.
That's what it looks like. So it's got
Iconic,
the moon with
yeah.
the bike.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's the simplest one, but I think in some ways, like, it's the one that I might like the best.
Yeah.
Because, like, the
might-
Beetlejuice house doesn't, like, I don't look at that and I automatically, oh, Beetlejuice.
Sure.
You know, and the boat,
Yeah.
I don't like the backside, you know, and even the
You know,
Gremlins house is
I
the
hate to
same
say
thing.
it, but I think this probably has the best chance at surviving.
And I
being the
think
one.
you're most likely to get closest to this build.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah. Anyways, so you can still go out and vote. Oh, it's got the little
When does
device
voting-
they made
when does
with
voting-
the speak and
oh.
spell.
Oh, the speak and spell.
Yeah,
I
so
had
it's
one
when
of
they had
those.
The flower.
I
mean,
love
think
my
it's kinda
speak
cool.
and spell. Ah, that was our tablet.
Phone home. Anyways,
Phone home.
so the voting closes May 3rd. So if you're watching this on release day,
Oh.
you got, I think, 2 or 3 days to vote. So
Good going on
if you
it.
want to do that, I don't know. Maybe they'll make one and we won't like any of them. But
I know, right? I can totally see that
I mean,
happening.
that's what happens. People get excited and then they come
Yeah,
out with
they're
it.
like,
and we
oh,
complain, oh, those trees
That
are
doesn't
done.
look good at all. Yeah.
So, all right. All right. So, which one? Have you voted? Are you going to vote?
I'm gonna vote. Yeah.
Which one are you going to vote for?
That's tough. I think. What? Wait. Let me see. What was the second one again? Oh yeah, I don't know.
All
The Karate Kid. I like that for the house. Gremlins.
Which one is you're not voting for sure?
Gremlins.
Gremlins is out. Okay.
E.T.
Is second? You're not voting.
E.T.'s
Okay.
out. The Goonies thing. Gosh, I don't know. I think
I can't decide if I think that
if I like that. Yeah, I'm on the fence on that
part
too.
of me is like, that is kind of different.
Yeah.
To me. And then part of me is like, I don't want to do that.
I think Beetlejuice is my favorite. I think I'm gonna go for Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Then and that'll be the one because I voted for it. You know it, right? Yeah. Whew. How much sugar does this have in it?
It's all sugar.
I have just been 100% sugar, baby. 1 ounce of sugar. You guys are just, I'm going to get super hyper here.
1 ounce of sugar? That's a serving.
That's a serving? How many
And
servings?
3 servings are in the bag.
3 ounces.
And how
of
many
sugar.
ounces is the package?
Well, you had a lot too, so it's okay.
I had 1 pinch.
Not a lot.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
I have more Dr. Pepper too.
You can have some.
This is good. I mean, if you like hot tamales, this is a safer
I just want to
bet.
point out how much he hates the food segment before we continue.
Look,
okay.
You put a bunch of candy in front. I have a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth, you guys. And Earl, he has exploited it. He really has. The chips are good. This is like salty and sweet.
No. When I didn't have dinner.
Well, that was weird. I would be nice, and then I had that. Oh wow, that was a weird trend. I shouldn't have done that. All right, I'm gonna be good now. I'm good. Getting sugar all over my hands. All right, I'm done. I got.
Don't do the open ones. Don't throw them down. That would be bad.
Gotta get out of here. I put this down here. I just
you
gotta
gonna eat any
stop.
pretzels?
No, I'm good. Those are good, but these voodoo thingies, these what are they called? Jappos, Zappos,
Zaps.
Zapp's potato chips. I'm gonna have just one more. That's it.
No. I'm eating those. I told you I didn't have
Well,
dinner.
you gotta have. Oh yeah, you haven't had dinner,
I don't think I had lunch either, but that's a whole different
dude.
thing.
I would be dying, man. I'd be like, I'd be hangry right
Well,
now.
I went running this morning, and then I
Yeah.
had to.
So the thing is, so I I didn't run like your runs with Mindy this afternoon.
Well, I didn't run super far. I only went 8 miles today.
Okay, I ran 3, and that's a lot for me. I'm not a runner though. I hate running.
So do I.
It's the worst. 8 miles. That I was doing 8s when I was training for like the Spartan race, and that killed me. Oh man, my body is not made for distance running. But anyway, irregardless, what I'm trying to say is that we reward ourselves. Minnie and I do. We go on a little date after we get back from our run. Of course, we clean up first, and we go and we just counteract all the hard work and have ourselves a really nice, burger or whatever. Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. Moving right along.
Speaking of running, did you see my Tiny Tipper video last week?
That was
What did you think about that?
All I can think of is that that's a lot of effort to stop and take video and have your truck with you. No, I liked it. It was entertaining. It was good.
Well, the hardest part was later bending down to the ground and getting up. That was the hardest part, honestly.
Yeah, right. No doubt.
Anyways, if you haven't seen it, you're welcome to go check it out. It was a short, so it's amazing.
Tiny Tipper TV.
Yep, Tiny Tipper TV.
All right. Moving right along.
The smallest growing tipper-based channel on YouTube. Go listen to the fake one. None of that Jabbo tipper truck micro mini
No, he's a
crap.
poser, totally. Yeah.
Taking my ideas.
Totally.
How dare he copy
Why
me?
doesn't he even he doesn't even give you credit? It's just so wrong.
I know.
Man.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of things with that guy. Okay.
All right.
All right, so the other thing I wanted to ask you about, I had this.
Chip dust all over.
What is going on with Lego? They seem to be having a lot of problems lately.
I don't know. Okay, I think.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do, and I have a theory.
Okay, well, let me lay this out for people so they know what we're talking about.
Okay.
So, we know, well, for example, we know the Venator, starting in, November. This was found in a Lego store at the Kuala Lumpur airport, I think is where it was.
Yep.
It hadn't been unveiled, but people were able to buy it.
There
in
it
fact,
was.
someone did, and they reviewed it before any of the land members
Yeah.
did. So that was the first big issue. I mean, unless you want to go back to when they mailed out the Lion Knight's castle to people that had ordered the Harry Potter train.
Oh, yes, I remember
And
that.
then they asked people, will you send it back? No.
No.
So they had okay, but this was unveiled or available before it was unveiled.
Yep.
Now we've seen the Artemis. I think that was in
Artemis,
Indonesia,
yep.
was it?
Yep.
The Lego store there. It's available.
Yep.
Let's see. We had an issue with the Batman sets. You did your
Yeah, you guys
unveiling,
noticed that my unveiling video of the Batman set suddenly disappeared.
And what happened there? They told you.
I got an email that late that evening, or was it the next morning? Let me find the email.
All right. Well, you do that, and then
yeah.
So we also there was the Minion sets they had pictures of for April Fools they were trying to promote, and all of a sudden didn't they reach out to you guys and say, oh, pull these down because this picture has I don't know, a figure or something that's not supposed to be in there. And there was something else recently. I can't remember what it was. But what's going on? Why are they having all of these issues?
Well,
like the Batman one, they sent it to you and said pull it down because
the
it's not
embargo
supposed
on
to be
it
unveiled.
originally was the 24th of April, and what I do is I try to be very careful. I'm like, okay, I always double check the dates, and the time is also important. There's also sometimes they'll have a time in the afternoon, but usually it's 7 a.m. Mountain Time or 1400 CEST. And I'm like, okay, make sure I'm not violating that. We're good to go. Good. And so I put that out, and I remember a comment. Somebody made a comment on it, like, man, these aren't even on the Lego website yet. I was like, I thought that was weird, but whatever, not my problem. I was just like, and I think that was the comment that made me double check the embargo. I'm like, it's the 24th. Time is good. Yep, I'm good. All right, I got my butt covered. I'm good to go. And then the next morning I wake up, and I see that email with the whatever urgent
danger, Will Robinson.
And I'm like, oh no, did I mess up? And so they just
Here's
had
Alex thinking he's on probation again.
I know, right? I was kind of freaking out. But they said, there was a mix-up. The embargo date is incorrect. If you have any content out, please take it down. Yeah. And that was basically it. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just changed it from public to private, whatever. And they said it's going to actually be May 10th. So I'm like, oh, that's like. But Joey, like he made a comment on from Brick Trains. Yeah, he said that the bat's out of the bag. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And
bat's
what's the deal? What's the point of this, right? And then it was a couple days. Maybe it was just the next day. They were asking us if we had anything out about it. And I said, yeah, I had a reveal video out, but that was it. But then I realized like a few minutes later, they sent another email saying, okay, so-and-so's taking over this situation, so just let her know. And that was the last I heard of it. So, because I asked them a question, I said, I just did a reveal video. Is that still a bad thing? No. It's not a review? I just showed the boxes, but I never heard back from that. But yeah, that was the latest faux pas from the Lego group from that. And nope, they don't.
I remember the other. There was that race car. There was that picture of the race car on like.
Was it a Speed Champions?
I can't remember. It was the.
Oh, that was a different thing. It was a leak, I think.
Yeah, it was on. I think like a race car driver posted a picture of himself at his desk or whatever, and the car was on it. Oh shoot! It was. I can't remember. Anyways, it just seems like they're having all these issues. Mm-hmm. And the Artemis, that's the big one, and.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Which, by the way, that does look pretty cool. But I want to talk about that after we talk about this. I don't know what's going on. We're never going to know what's really going on. I have my theory. I think there's been a lot of people moving around in the land with Legos, and people have different responsibilities and roles now. I've noticed there's some different names that I'm talking to now that I didn't talk to before. Like any organization, you're going to have change. People get promoted or move to different departments and this and that. They have different interests. They get bored with this. Let me try something else. And I think that's happening to some extent there, specifically around the LAN. And for whatever reason, leaks. I don't know. The thing with the sets showing up on shelves, that's a different issue. That's the retailer screwing up. Well, that's them like, okay, let me put this on the shelf.
But the thing is, they're showing up at Lego stores.
Yeah,
but I think they're
that's it.
not Lego-owned stores. I think, like when I went to Peru, they were essentially a franchise of the Lego store. If you go in, you wouldn't know the difference. But it's not owned by Lego.
Right.
And that's probably the deal there.
But regardless, if it's in a Lego store, affiliated or not, if it's on that shelf for sale, it's free game. Like it's gone, it's out. We can go ahead and start showing the pictures and talking about it as land members, ambassadors, whatever you want to call us.
I know back in the day, there was someone that, a big YouTuber, at least now, they bought some Lego sets, and this was, I want to say, around like The Force Awakens or something like that. They found them in the store before the release day. And they bought them, and they did videos, and they got threatening letters from Lego telling them that they were going to have their channel shut down and all of this.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah, pretty messed up. But yeah, that's just my guess. But I don't know. I mean, it's there's a lot of moving parts there at Lego and LAN, and I'm sure that there's going to be mix-ups and things like that. So, but yeah, that Artemis launch pad, man, that thing is pretty impressive. I like it. What's equally not as impressive is the Galaxy.
the Milky Way.
Milky Way Galaxy. I think that is horrible. It's a horrible looking set, and it's a horribly priced set. The thing is $200.
$200.
And it basically looks like. So when I finish my Lego sets, I have a bunch of extra pieces as always, and I put them in a bag or whatever. I just emptied them recently.
Yep.
It looks like whoever created that just took an empty canvas and took all their extra pieces and just boop, 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 boop.
No, I was thinking they went to the pick-a-brick wall, and you know they have that catch-all where, like, when there's not enough to fill a thing, they just
throw
put
it in there.
They just did a couple cups of those, and
what pieces do we have too much of that people don't like? Put them all in a Lego set.
and yet it's still better than the modern art set by a mile.
Yes, you're not wrong there. I wouldn't argue that at all. So
No, I didn't think you would.
but yeah, that the Galaxy, $200, and then you have this beautiful, massive, majestic Artemis launch pad for $260.
Gee, which one should I buy? Gosh. What a conundrum. I don't know. I mean, they're both amazing sets. Okay, I guess I'll, let's get the ugly one.
Okay, man. Takes up less space. Space!
Space!
Oh, I have something I wanted to talk about.
Oh.
Are we done with that?
Yeah, we're done with
I
it.
meant to bring this up last time and I totally forgot. So, there is... I know this is something everyone... If you commonly listen to this has to be something you identify with.
Oh, okay.
I want to ask you. So, there's a
Ask
radio
away.
show that I listen to, or I have in the past. It depends with work, whatever. I don't know if you know the Jim Rome show. This is not.
Oh, yeah. Rome is
But there's
burning.
he has like a whole lingo and there's cultural things
I
within the
used
show.
to listen to him a lot, not much anymore.
Anyways, so there's a term that they came up with because he calls his show the jungle, right? And there's all these different things. Like people have all these things that are like running jokes,
Oh, yeah.
and then people they always think of them. And
Yeah.
this came up, and they call it jungle Tourettes.
Jungle Tourettes.
Yes, because when you hear something, does it automatically make you think of this?
Oh, yeah,
or
right.
that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Because that's Tourette's, right?
Yeah.
It's involuntary
Yeah.
saying of things.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have Bricking News Tourette's. Hear me out. Who
Yes.
out there can hear the word space and not see space? I'm not talking when you're watching the show. I mean, just in general
yeah.
life.
Yep.
You're driving and there's a space like in the parking lot. There's things like that.
Bricking News Tourettes. Do you suffer from Bricking News Tourettes? Do you watch too much of the Bricking News podcast? Do you see Alex Nunes going space all too often? Then you need help.
I just had that thought. I'm like, that is totally what this is.
Yes.
That
yes.
or irregardless. Every
Irregardless,
time
yeah.
my wife or I are, we're talking to someone or each other and
I have
we
to
say
think.
irregardless.
I think regardless. That sounds so wrong.
No, we say irregardless and laugh.
But when I'm singing like a serious conversation when I'm at work,
No, I
and
just
I'm
go
like,
with it.
I go like, yeah,
It's a real word.
regardless.
Just ask the
Irregardless.
the dictionary, but in Indiana. Anyway, that was
Bricking News Tourettes. That's good.
there you go. So it's a real thing.
It's a real thing. We made it a real thing.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we have a community commentary. Let's do that. This one is pretty cool. So we had a submission from our buddy Kim Plata,
Oh, all right.
otherwise known
That's
as
cool. Brick Artisan.
Artisan. So he does a lot of mocks on Rebrickable, and
Yes.
he helps people that get doll houses that want to fill them in. Like there's lots of things he does,
Yes. He fills those gaps.
So he sent this in, and he said, this came, I don't know, about a week ago, by the time you watched this, maybe 10 days ago. He said, I wouldn't normally want to self-promote on Bricking News.
Oh, you can.
Well, there's not really much promotion
we promote for
here,
you
so-
anyway.
But I'm just really excited with this one.
All right.
That I thought I'd share with you and Alex. I'd be posting my video and mock instructions on it by today.
Okay.
So you might have
out
seen them
there.
last week. So I think you said you saw it when I was
Yeah, I already saw it, yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure how the time fits into your recording of Bricking News. Either way, I hope you both enjoy it.
Yes.
So he has sent some images. A couple things he says we can mention if we want, and I guess we want. I've seen curved buildings before, but
Yeah.
most of them were only facades without floors or interiors. So I took it as a challenge to make one. I remember Alex mentioning before that he always is interested to see non-rectangular shaped buildings. I'm sharing my mock birch bank. It's not the brick bank, nor is it the birch bookshop.
Which immediately comes
I
to
just
mind.
happened to use the birch title and create a curved corner building, and it's modular. How I managed to make the wedge plates fit and put some interior walls is a mystery even to myself.
Wow.
The gray and white building is the birch bank, and the nougat building is the bookstore. Both have interior details and access to each floor. Keep on bringing the news with Bricking News. You have a lot of supporters.
Thank
Well,
you. I appreciate that.
So let me go ahead. We'll pull up these pictures and take a look.
Yeah. This is cool.
So here is the first one.
You know, I see a lot of Kim's stuff because he posts it, and he's in my Facebook group too, and it obviously is his YouTube channel. But this one definitely caught my eye. I was like, wow, it was so unique.
This is a lot different than a lot of the things. Yeah.
Right. But what I didn't see is the interior.
Yeah. So
Man, it just looks so smooth, and it fills up the entire plate at the back.
Yep.
Thanks for that.
you don't want an alley.
No alleys.
All right. So here you go.
That's
This is the
crazy.
lobby or entry. I like
even-
that tile work. It looks
Even the wall separating the door, the stairway, is at a really neat angle.
yeah.
You know, I mean, wow.
Yeah. And I think, this is really a testament to some of the new pieces we had. Because 10 years ago, like you didn't have these
Yeah,
1x2 rounded, and you couldn't do some of the things you can do now.
that's true.
And to see,
but he's able to take that
Well, that's what I was
himself.
gonna say. He
'Cause I
takes
can't.
that-
I'm not doing that.
well, that's what I was going to say. He's someone that's talented and can,
Make
use that in a way where you and I look at it, it's like, okay, well, it's a rounded,
Yeah,
it's a rounded
that's
plate.
cool. It's a different. What am I gonna do with this? Make that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does look really good, man.
I like the vault.
Man, even that's on an angle. Yeah, Kim, how did you do that? I guess we have to buy the instructions to find out.
That's right.
Looks
So
good.
there you go. Right next to the museum.
Now that is a really good looking building.
And
I like it.
then we've got, so the nice
Aaron's
thing I
got it
like,
in
he
real life.
actually built it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these rebrickable, they don't.
Yeah. Have you actually ever built this in real life?
Yeah.
He has.
And so you can see these photos here. It looks good.
Does
I
look
like
good.
it.
Yeah.
And then up
The only criticism, Kim, that I could give you on this, which is, I realize that I am not at your level, obviously, but when you the decorative top of it, because it is at an angle, there's more separation from that overhang at the very, very top. That's the only thing I would nitpick about it, is because at the very, you see the
No,
very
I
top,
know what
right?
you're talking about.
But that's it. Which is probably not a fair criticism, because I'm not building anything like that, obviously. But when I look at it, that's the only thing I can think of that I would say, like, meh. But how do you even cover that? You know?
I don't think there's a way. I mean,
No.
that's when you're dealing with squares and rounds.
Yeah,
this
square
is what we
bricks, and you make something like that. But anyway, he takes criticism well. Constructive feedback. It's not criticism. That's the wrong word. Constructive feedback. But again, it's amazing.
got. Yeah.
It really is.
I don't see how you would resolve that, though.
No, that's probably not a fair criticism either. But look at that tile work,
Yeah.
man, and the angle of the artwork.
Oh, yeah, the modern art.
There you go, man. The tellers, geez, that looks good.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, it looks really good.
And there you go. You can see in the vault. I like it.
So I don't remember him. I didn't see his video on it. I wonder if he said that you have to buy it's a certain set for the pieces, or if it's 100%, just like get them all on Bricklink.
Well, I can pull it up and look.
It does remind me. Someone was visiting, looking at my city, and they were asking, when are you going to make or add more levels to your sit complex? And I said, I don't know. There has to be one I really want to do, and right now nothing's really appealing to me, but I do need to get a 10th floor. It's at 9 right now. I think 10 would be nice to get to on it.
They'll come out with something soon enough.
I'm sure.
Maybe
We'll see what sitcom they come out with next.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be sitcom.
Well, I know.
You have Thor and
Yeah, I
Harry
know.
Potter in there, right?
Yeah, I got
Make a Star Wars one.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Jeez. Okay, here we go. I've got the thing up.
7. Oh, a lot of pieces.
So it's $10 for the.
So that doesn't look like it's just pieces, yeah. So, which is fine. You know, that way you don't have like, because he always does try to make it so there's not extra pieces.
Yeah, that's the problem. If you buy 3 modulars and you only use 1.5 of them,
right?
What do you do with the others?
Delson, one of our usual viewers, he showed me. Gosh, it was really cool. It should be a community commentary actually, but he had 4 floors on the museum. Okay. Right, and each floor, like he mocked it, and he did a really good job. Like it was really cool, like a dinosaur. I don't know. You'd have to see it. I can't do it justice speaking in words, but I was like, wow, that's really good. But yeah, he had the 4 floors. I was like, I never seen that. I've seen the 3 floors, but it was like this towering museum, man.
Were the columns
went all the way
extra
up.
long?
Yeah. So I mean,
how did that look? Because that's the one thing I'm not a fan of when I see the 3.
It looked good, but you probably would want to take it like in the middle. It would probably kind of like how you have the city hall or town hall rather. Yeah. Like that's kind of in the middle. Like it's really tall.
It comes up and there's like a point, and then the building.
So instead of having to go all the way to the roof, I don't know. It didn't look terrible.
Okay.
It didn't look bad.
Yeah, and I'm not saying
but
it's bad,
if it was right in the middle, that might work a little bit better as far as being aesthetically pleasing. Like it's like, whoa, that's crazy. Like how those pillars are. You know, it's not like the Lincoln Memorial. You know, where they go all the way up, all the way around. You know, so. Well,
and I think it has to do with the width of the building versus the height. That's where it looks funky to me. Maybe if it was, 3 base plates wide instead of 1.5, it would be better.
Then right, proportionate, sure.
Okay. So, anyways, it's out there.
It's out there.
I'll put a link in the description.
Yeah, that's awesome, Kim. Thanks for sharing that with us. That is not a shameless insert of your creative abilities on our show. That's fantastic.
No, I love showing that off. Very much as a community commentary.
Absolutely, love it.
The difference is
a curved corner building.
Other people could add it to their community or their commentary.
Their commentary, yeah.
Or their, I don't know.
Or their community.
Their collection. All right. Okay, man. Oh, we got to do the thing.
Let's do the thing. Are you ready for this, guys? Your favorite part of the show.
Oh, guy.
You shirt.
We've been falling behind, so we're going to cover...
Pick up the pace.
Well, we've been doing 6 shirts.
We can't be doing 6 shirts, Mr. Smack. We've got to do more.
Well...
Scotty, can you give me more? No, we need more shirts.
I'm giving you all your... Captain. I can't give you any more.
Give me all the shirts now.
All right.
All right. So, and we're going to display them a little different this time.
Ooh, wow. Ooh.
All right. So the first one here.
Oh, my goodness.
Is a NASCAR racing shirt.
I ain't freaking road NASCAR case driver.
I can't remember. Oh, this might have been the book. I think you got the Star Wars book in that one with the new one, the DK with the Darth Maul 25th anniversary. I think that's what.
Yeah.
And I think it was like dinged or something, if I remember correctly.
Of course it was. Yeah, I've seen this one. Yep. Yeah, the Islanders.
Yeah. And he was comparing the new and the old sets before he put them away, I think.
Before he put them away.
Yeah, so the Islander shirt.
Gosh. That was a cool sub-theme, Pirates.
Then this was day 100. We have now viewed 100 shirts, Alex. Let us bask in the glory of 100 shirts.
Yay.
So he was showing these.
100
Have you ever
shirts.
seen these? It was like, it was, I don't know, like a Primo or something before Duplo, whatever Lego. Like
Wow.
this one, they were like parts that Velcro together, and there
Yeah.
was like
It's
mirror
like
on
those.
the bottom.
It's
of
like
this,
those toddler toys with the little rings.
but they were
Yeah.
like stuffed, like plush.
Nice.
Yeah, and then there was
Plushies.
like a Duplo part in one of them, or not Duplo, I guess Primo.
Primo stuff.
Brick
Show. I'm a stud.
Honest.
Very well.
Yes.
Very well done.
And I
yes.
can't remember what was in that box for the life of me.
Building toys. Building toys.
Probably Lego.
Just building toys, dude. When I was at UPS setting a box out, a package, and it was one of the sets, like just like that box. It had Lego toys, Lego toys, and she asked these questions, you know, like, and what's in the box? Lego toys. She looks like, oh, I mean, it could be something else. I mean, we use boxes, reuse boxes a lot, but it was just kind of funny because I just said it without knowing what
Like
the box
this didn't
was.
come from Walmart. It
Right,
came from
right.
Earl.
Yeah, I come from Earl. I said, Lego toys. And she's like, oh, it says that on the box. I'm like, oh, yeah, so it does. Yeah, there you go.
This must have been, we must be way behind because I think this is from baseball opening day.
Opening day.
Because it was
yeah.
the Clutchers and the Brickers, or I can't remember the
Yeah.
two names.
Your Dodgers are doing all right. They kind of were choking there a little bit, weren't they?
They're
They
all
were
right.
sputtering a little bit, but they'll be all right.
It's early.
It's early. Yeah.
But
162 games is a long
did you
season.
see? The season is officially underway. Anthony Rendon is out.
No.
He's in his fourth year with the Angels on that $250 million contract, and he hasn't played more than 57 games in a
Oh
season.
my gosh.
And
Bust.
he'd made it 19 games, and then he hurt his leg, and then they're saying it's a tear in his
Oh, no.
quad or something. I'm like, yeah, of course.
What a bust.
All right, so then there's this one here.
Hey, that's a fun
This
one.
he was in New Jersey, I think. He was traveling, so it was a different scene because he was like in the
Yeah.
back of his car.
I'm in
Maybe
those
it's a
trucks.
rental car, I don't know.
Yeah.
He bought this box of Lego, and I think he was like, yeah, I think I got ripped off.
You might have. Yeah.
And then there's this one, the Stark Industries.
uh-huh.
This one was in the hotel in New Jersey, so this had
He's got his tipper truck.
vibes of the original tipper truck. 'cause
Yeah,
that's where
serious.
I don't think this
that's
is
what came
the
to my
room,
mind.
but
This is the exact same room. Wow.
and I think he played both of his songs in that one. That They Might Be
Oh,
Giants.
nice.
Speaking of They Might Be Giants, he's got a shirt. That's pretty shocking that he's got a They Might Be Giants.
Shocking.
So there you go.
There you go.
And that will do it for
Yay.
Old Guy.
New shirt. All right, man.
Okay, we'll go to your favorite part, comments.
The comment section of Bricking News. You never know what you're going to get.
That's right.
We're going to get comments.
So we have a question. Do you think we should read all of the comments, or should we not? We've had debates on this, so we're just curious what you guys think.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying because I'm kind of concerned that, you know, we read comments, every single comment. It takes a lot of time.
Yep.
Especially because I stop and I talk about stuff, about the comment kind of spawning. So my idea was like, well, what if we just selected certain comments ahead of time and read those? That kind of spawned the conversation, right? But we know it's exciting to hear your comment read on film.
Even if it's by us.
Even if it's by us. Even if it's by this guy, right? The other guy, right? So anyway, I think there was one recording I felt like, whoa, that was a lot of comments. I felt like it took an hour to get through them, you know?
But after you watched it, did you feel that way?
Um,
Because I remember that one after you were like, oh, we got to cut these down.
Yeah.
But when I edited, I was like, I didn't feel like it was
maybe it's just
horrible.
in
I
the
don't know.
moment. Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, if we have 200 comments, let's be realistic.
Well,
I mean, we're not there yet.
Let's get there.
But if we get there, which might be inevitable, maybe, I don't know. I don't see our view count doing this consistently. It's more like it was going up and then it was kind of like
Oh, we didn't do the poll, did we? I don't think we did the poll.
do we have a poll?
Every week we have a poll.
Oh, we have a poll every week. Wow.
Yes.
Well, this is breaking news to me. Ah! What was the crazy question this time?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Well, the problem is I have to remember 2 weeks ago, and that's the issue.
Alice in Chains, one of my favorite bands growing up. Probably one of my favorite bands of all time, actually. If I'm
Really?
honest. Yeah, I love it.
Interesting.
I don't even mind their new stuff, even though, you know,
How do I get?
it's changed. I don't know. How do you click on our video?
No, it's not the video.
Oh, it's the poll.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm new at this YouTube thing.
We're still learning, guys.
Okay, this was it.
Oh, yeah, I remember
It was
this
the
one.
April Fool's joke.
April Fool's joke. What was the question?
So we're always 2 weeks behind on these, but that's just the way it has to be.
Pretty late, yeah.
Do you like April Fool's jokes? The options were yes, they are funny, or no, they are dumb.
Yes,
We know how Alex feels.
we do.
The winner, we had 170 votes. This is one of our higher
That's a good
vote
one.
totals.
Yeah, we had some passionate people about April Fools.
59% no, they are dumb. 41%, of course, yes, they are funny.
60-40 split
Yeah,
in favor and not in favor.
not in favor. And we did have 7 comments, so that's a lot as well. Let's see what we have here. So we have Caribou Brick Creations. When I was 5 years old, my mom told me my favorite stuffed animal was gone. I cried my eyes out, and she eventually said, April Fools, it's behind the couch.
It's rough. See,
I was
that's
traumatized.
Let's
Let's just say I'm not a fan of them.
exactly.
Did something like that happen to you? As I read this, I was wondering, I wonder if Alex had a traumatizing April Fool's joke or a prank.
Not that I remember. It's all about making the person, you know. Yeah, anyway, like Tanya said it really well, you know, because it just makes you.
She doesn't like feeling like she's the butt of someone else's
you're the
joke,
butt of the joke.
You know,
right?
so I think it's hard. I mean, because like we talked about it, I thought that the dog one was the horse dog thing. There was some humor
I didn't
in
mind that one.
I don't know. Whatever. Chris Cummings, I'm always about a day late anyways, so yeah. Contra Bricks Build Craze 8916.
Yeah.
Yes, they are funny. If you figure out it's an April Fool's prank.
Yeah.
But if you get pranked and think it's real,
Yes.
not good.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by AI. On Bricks says, can I press both? There are funny ones and stupid ones.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
And Bricks on an Island agreed. Yes, I want to press both. It really depends. And I
Yeah.
agree. There's a comment from Alex. Is that poop I see in the above image? Fine, there was poop, whatever.
See, I was right.
I don't know. In this image there
I
was. I don't
was
remember
right.
from the build.
I remember it because
okay.
Emma Soros did I watched her video on it, and there was poop in it.
We know she likes the poop in her videos.
We do like
Isn't that her
that.
thing?
She does like that, yes. That's what got her so famous.
They are almost as good as dad jokes. Come on.
Ah, no, they're not.
No, I would agree with
Nothing ever comes close to
Can't
a dad
believe
joke.
the results right now. Oh, did I say this is from Kinegos?
Okay.
Did you hear about the Italian chef that died suddenly? He passed away. There you go, Joey. You can take that one for.
They love the dad jokes of the A-Fool podcast.
Yes, they do. All right. So getting back to comments here.
Yo.
All right. Ty Novell. First comment. Glad that Alex didn't decide to make this the Speedo episode.
Yeah, I guess.
And said happy anniversary.
Thank you. We
Yeah,
made
that's
it.
not really happening, just to be clear.
Oh, it might happen. You guys never know. I might show up.
Ew.
Hold on a second. I gotta right in front of the camera.
Is this offensive content? Yes. Is it
It's-
child friendly? No.
It's too cold today anyway.
Yeah,
rainy.
we're back to cold and rainy.
It was nice.
That's
It was almost springtime feeling. Now it's back to blah.
Mardi Gras Man 23. Oh man, beignets. So good. So freaking good.
Yes, and your chips are good too, dude.
Yes. He also says Titanic commode still had me rolling. Yeah, did you hear him on the A-Fool podcast? He thought that the Titanic commode should have won.
Was that I haven't
mentioned that.
seen the last 30 minutes of the episode. Is
It might
that
have
in
been
there?
later in, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he said we had the wrong one. It was hard. They did say that. It was
It was
very
tough,
hard.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, for those of you that are expecting your swag or prizes,
right.
they're coming.
They're coming.
We
promise.
We
Stuff
had
on
a technical difficulty, but they are going to be mailed maybe this week.
Technical.
But I promise. David Caddy 149. Yeah, we are old. Rob Lyons. You guys just keep giving Jabbo more ammunition. I hope he makes another food video. Well, this one, geez.
This is like a feast on here, man. That was ridiculous.
Have you heard of Mr. Beast? Well, we're Mr. Feast. Kanuki Jones, can we get a word count from Alex and his use irregardless? Well, a couple weeks ago, evidently it was one.
There's only one, yeah. I'm very inconsistent.
Rob Lyon, sounds like Utah is going to get an NHL team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
You're not a
I
hockey
saw that.
fan?
Not a hockey fan.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
I was really hoping for a baseball team, but that didn't happen.
Well,
So
you,
now
you
I'm
don't want that one.
Well, at least
And
I
you
get
don't want
something.
it for 2 years.
Well, at least I get something. You know, at least I get the Giants here once in a while. That'd be awesome.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, it might be a game the Giants can win. All right, Cajun A-Fall. None of us locals say Nollins.
Yes. New
To which Marty Man
Orleans.
replied, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Nah.
User RB2, Karsten Temple. Go, Brad, go.
That's the Brad Pitt reference, right?
Oh, that would be, okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. I got to remember from 2 weeks ago. I can't even
Been a
remember
long
what we
time.
talked about earlier.
Yeah. I liked all the clips you put in of him eating. See, it proved my point. See, I told
I
you.
went and
It
found
wasn't.
that for
It wasn't
you,
hard to
yes.
find him, was it?
No, I was not.
You got a lot of movies in there too. I was like,
Yes.
dang, impressive. Most impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
One clever pig, one man. Oh man, you guys got to start chucking instructions. I feel so good, and Lego is making it easy. Instructions are getting boring, and so are boxes. I save boxes that are special: UCS, Technic Supercar, and instructions with cool art designer
Yeah.
info. Other than that, in the bin.
Yeah, he's got a point, because if you look at Lego instructions on the premium sets, they have a lot of cool information and pictures and things like that of what you're building, and I think that's cool. But if there's something that's like, this is the build, that's it, that's all it is, then I've been thinking about that.
Yeah.
I
The
think I
small
should-
ones,
the
like
small ones, like,
the little
start-
car wash, or
Yeah,
just-
I think I just got to do it. I think you're right, Clever Pig. I need to just do it.
That's kind of what, I was thinking. It's pretty much anything that if it's $100 or more, I got to look at it. If it's $100
Yeah.
or less, it's probably going.
I need to purge. Yeah, that's the low hanging fruit right now in the purge.
Mr. Wicked Paul, how can you not like Jammy Dodgers? I love them. You should try them.
They're not bad.
Try the great British classic Marmite.
Okay.
No,
The
Oh,
Dodgers.
You thought the other thing was bad, the Marmite.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
No.
Oh, I'll take your word for it. But I'm just saying. I mean, the Dodger cookies, they weren't terrible. They're just like you guys learned I'm a sugar tooth, so yeah.
Okay. Frank Defees. Sorry.
What's up?
As someone from New Orleans, beignets are the best eating when they come out of the fryer.
Yeah.
Hearing someone
Fresh.
say Nollins is like hearing fingernails on chalkboard.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay.
Keep producing fun and interesting content. Well, we try.
We shall do, as I lay back in my chair with my hands or my arms folded.
Mr. Wicked Paul again, I didn't get the joke or even the point of the April Fool's post by Lego. And even if it was a set, no one would be able to afford it. So what was the point? I think it was just a teaser advert for the upcoming set. I think
You were
that's
exactly
true.
right. Yes,
I
that's
just
what it
thought
was.
Stupid.
Yes.
MG. Oh, look, it's Brad Pitt and the other guy.
That's right.
I was on this Moments of the Magic does a stream like on Friday nights, and I was on it last night. I jumped in for a little bit, and someone went in. I think it might have been Mayo. He's like, "Who is the other guy?" He put it in the chat. I'm like, "We're not really sure."
We don't know. Yeah. That was an early on, one of our first running jokes, I think, of the show.
It still comes up from time to time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's Bricking News Tourettes.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Mr. Wicked Paul, again, I keep all the instructions for a simple reason. I spend most of the day looking at a screen, phone/computer.
Yes.
So I don't want to look at instructions up online. Eyes need a break. I think Jabbo said some kind of thing, kids on phone all day, but give them a toy where they download a Lego app and use said toy.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Well, and I told you, remember that review I did of that mission set? That was the instructions were like this online thing. I hated it. It was my least favorite experience. Joe Bowling.
Hey, Joe.
Speaking of people who haven't got their prize, thanks so much for picking our space sponsor video as the winner. All of the submissions were really good. Yes, they were. I'm excited to be able to get a Klingon Time Machine. Oh, that's weird. It's got
Click
like
on Time Machine.
Well, it's got like a weird font through there.
Oh yeah, it's weird. That's something happened. Your cat
I don't
walked
know.
across the keyboard.
Klingon Time Machine, Bird of Prey, to add to our Star Trek collection.
Yes.
Or maybe display next to our Lego DeLorean. Or at least the Doc Brown minifigure.
Christopher
And
Lloyd.
yes, an authentic Alex Space written on the box would be awesome.
You got it, my man.
Well, that'll be extra.
Space.
Yeah, that's right. Make sure that doesn't get rubbed off on its way out, all right? If it's not on there, the shipping got messed up. Sorry.
Or you didn't eat your Brickers bar.
I need a Bricker's bar right now, man. All right.
Well, there's sugar over there.
No more sugar. I
On
need real
bricks.
food.
My problem with long episodes is that I've forgotten what to comment on when the episode is over.
He actually has a really good point.
Well, that's why you got to comment as you go. I've started doing that on the A-Fool. I comment, and then I edit my comment, and then I edit it. Like when
That's a
things
good
come
idea.
up.
So you have one
That
big
way it's
comment.
one long comment, because I really want Earl to have to read a really long comment.
Poor Earl. Yeah.
And I know how difficult it is. I mean, anyway. Joe Bowling again. I took notes like brick trains to try to do all of my comments in one. Well, didn't he already comment? So you already failed. I don't know what happened
happen.
if you put regular gas in the car and took the unleaded, other than it was bad. But it was hard to do because the nozzle on the
different
regular pump
size.
wouldn't fit in the unleaded tank.
Yeah.
Diesel nozzles
Silly
are the
diesel,
same way
yeah.
today. If you're old enough to have bought regular gas, the podcast might be for you. Jabo's Brick Fair shirt looks like it is in the shape of Washington, D.C. on it. So that's
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Someone I think I might have seen it somewhere else. I didn't hate the Lego April Fool's joke like so many people, but the best part was seeing the 6-inch instruction manual. I did think that part was kind of silly. The Lego set that got me out of my dark ages was the 2014 AT-AT. So they're just to bug you, the AT-AT. My brother had the Kenner AT-AT when we were kids. I did as well.
Really?
I got that for Christmas one year. I cried when my mom took it away.
Oh, sad.
And then it was supposed to be in the garage, and then it disappeared forever. It's like, it was like our most prized Star Wars toy. He still has it. And I used to play the Empire Strikes Back Battle of Hoth Atari 2600 game all the time. And it was a pleasant surprise to get the Lego AT-AT for Christmas in 2014. Then I decided I needed a Lego snowspeeder, and things just snowballed from there. Bad dad pun intended. Bricks on an Island, leaded or unleaded? I remember my dad's car didn't have seat belts. Am I still right here?
Back to the 60s?
Am I still right here, or do I have to switch to the A-Fool podcast? No, I
yeah,
remember
you're
when there was
good,
no
yeah.
seat belts. If you want to eat something oh so British, try cream tea with scones. Well, scones are different in Utah, we'll just say that.
Yeah.
It's a whole, we won't go into that. Animal battle packs. Yes, great idea. I bought the 4+ farm set only for the animals at half price. I got it on discount, same reason. Don't worry, the pandas are okay. Lego has been moved to the basement. That's right, because his wife came home. Mardi Gras man again. He doesn't ask for much. He just needs a snack. Let the man eat.
Let the man eat.
Fiverton gal. Yeah, I know her. Here is a companion rant to Alex's rant.
Oh.
I don't remember what your rant was. We'll see. I have a very hard time understanding the purpose of
Yes.
of April Fools. Why do people find joy in basically lying to someone in order to laugh at them for believing?
Yeah.
Not cool. I don't feel gullible.
I don't
like
feeling
feeling gullible, and it makes it hard to trust.
Yes.
Rant over. I'm right there with you on this one, Alex.
Thank you, Tanya. She knows. Yep. Totally.
And then there were comments. Mardi Gras man, I'm guessing Jason has had a few good laughs at your expense. Maybe it's time for payback. Fiverton gal, nah, he knows better. And Jason's Bricks and Five replied, no, Jason knows better than to mess with Fiverton gal and Alex. Walther Ltd. The Brick Fair logo is in the shape of of Washington, D.C. So there you go. The Smiling Klingon. I would love to buy a shirt, but I would need a 3X tall. By any chance, could you look into that size?
I don't know.
They have what they have.
If they have what they have, yeah. All right.
I mean, I guess you can message them and see.
Ask them.
Illusion 30. What got me back in? I'd seen a Bay 327. Oh, this is, I think it's Crimson 30 the email. He was the one with the color chart.
Oh yeah.
The bricks, I think,
Okay.
is in, yeah.
Gotcha.
With a UCS Falcon about 8 to 9 years ago, then saw the secondary market price and figured, never mind.
Yeah.
Then I heard about the UCS Falcon re-release.
Yeah.
And I finally squeezed out the weird test only, the test color.
Okay. Cool.
Owen King, the older April Fools were better. Brick sorting, vacuum, etc. Well, that would be awesome if it wasn't a joke.
Yeah.
Chris Cummings, I consider a majority of the rise and roll Amish donuts to be boat anchors. Clearly those would have been able to stop that ship immediately in Baltimore.
Oh man. Yikes.
Christian Harry, I have to laugh every time Alex says
Space.
so. I have put this on my bucket list, and it goes something like this: Alex, the final frontier.
I'm Alex. This is the final frontier of Lego News.
Moments of the magic. Those food segments are one of the best things on the internet right now.
No.
Right after
no.
cat videos.
Oh, they're not. Come on now. Be real.
He also says, I keep the manuals because I want to, and that's the only reason I need. Hey, that's fine.
yeah.
As long as you don't keep them at my house, I don't have an issue with it.
I hear that.
I got issues with me keeping them at my house.
We have our own issues, okay?
Brickstar, so actors on commercials and radio TV hosts get paid to do sponsorships. So why do land members do the commercials for free? Would you like to respond?
Because we are dancing monkeys.
Okay.
Yeah.
He then says, I turned down $300 for a fantasy review. The only thing they had that interested me was the Sherlock set, but it wasn't what they wanted to promote.
Well, to Jabbo's point, it's not about us looking for another stream of income. It's about representation.
No.
That's what it is. I wanted to do it so I could actually have a better voice with the Lego group, because I'm passionate about Lego, as you guys are too. So, the Lego sets are obviously a perk. And I think he made the question of like, is Lego sets, getting Lego sets for free?
Oh, income, the tax.
Income.
Yeah.
And if it is, that's great, because then I could write off all the stuff I give away.
But you get it, and then you give it away, so it's really
There's nothing.
no
Yeah,
net income.
there's no gain. It's all good. No, there's plenty that I keep.
Yeah.
You know, but my tax form doesn't say, did you receive anything for free from any retailers? And I go, no, yes, no. There's nothing like that. There's no question on my tax form. But if there was, I'm not going to tell the government that. I mean, of course I would. Anyway, moving right along.
I think I am getting that set, by the way, he mentioned. They asked me if I wanted it. They're going to send it to me.
Ooh, yeah.
So, it's a modular. I'm kind of excited
Yeah.
to see it. It'll be interesting.
That's cool. Yeah.
And I do it because I want to. I mean,
But $300.
Mardi Gras man. Oh yeah, peeps suck. Sweet tarts rule.
Yeah.
Well, why'd you send them to us then?
Where's the sweet tarts, man? Yeah, he ate them.
He kept those.
Oh, yeah.
A-Fall champ. That's me now. I'm Brad Pitt. Seems like an attempt to bait the A-Fools into using a more complimentary sound clip from this show for their reaction to your reaction of their reaction.
Yeah.
Brickstar, I'm not surprised that Castle and Trains dominate the voting on the designer program. The best way to fix this is for Lego to actually make Castle and Train sets.
Yep.
It's an area with high demand, very little product.
Yep.
But then they'll be dumbed down, and I don't know.
Yep.
People will just complain. I don't know. Tim Hanna, I'm glad I keep instructions. Evidently, we talked about this, and a lot of people have feelings on it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to get those 20 VIP points. They're insider points.
Insider.
Get it right, Tim.
Yeah.
Although I went to the Lego store today,
Yeah.
and I have the thing on my Apple Wallet, so I don't have to give them my email. They just scan it.
Oh, yeah.
It said VIP on it. Like it fluctuates. It'll go
Really?
from insider to VIP. It's the
Can't make up
funniest
its
thing
mind.
to me. Get those 20 points for each scanning them. And I am one who seriously appreciates every free point I get. I agree with that.
Sure.
Alex, are you going to scan them before you chuck them, or just
No.
chuck them? Well, if
I
you're
will
going to chuck
not.
them, I'll scan them.
You can have them.
Okay.
I'll give them to you. I'll put them in a box.
Okay. Brick Artisan, as entertaining as always. You guys are on my background video audio while working on Lego stuff.
Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Kim, how's the build going?
I was just going to say, you're on the background while I try to go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Donald Fysett. We keep all our instruction manuals. I, Don, just can't get used to looking at them online.
Yeah.
Plus, I sit at a computer all day,
Yep.
and one of the reasons I build Lego is for the disconnect.
Yep.
I associate it the same as ebooks. There's just something about actually holding the manual and thumbing through it versus having it on a screen.
Yep.
I understand that, but there's also something to having every Lego book in your pocket as opposed to boxes in the garage or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
what I'm getting. There's pros and cons. It comes down to personal preference,
Yep.
I think, man.
User HH6PK7UD3F. I don't know who this is. This isn't Karsten. Wow. Went with the Vic reference. Oh, yeah, that's right. The dog. The battle pack.
Yeah. Controversial.
Tim Teal. How did you guys feel about them not letting us refill the pab wall boxes at the Lego store? Really like your guys' video. Keep it up.
I don't have a strong opinion about that.
I
never remember to bring anything back there anyway.
But didn't you fill a cup and then give them back the cup and they just put it in a bag? Like that's what they did.
Yeah,
for me at
I
the
started
store.
doing
So
that,
I saved
yeah.
50 cents every time.
No.
And now they've raised the price. I don't save that money. Anyway. Average Brick Chick. I've really enjoyed listening to you guys while I've been working on the Leku of my Hera Syndulla costume. I'm guessing you have no idea. This is like Greek to him. For a cosplay competition / May 4th party. I went right into this episode after watching last week's 2-hour episode, and I practically jumped at Alex's newfound energy at the start of the episode. Also, I am a fan of the food segment. Yes, I love it. Part of what makes you guys stand out from other creators is the non-Lego related chatter. I love listening to Lego news, but the fact that you guys go so off topic is very entertaining.
All right.
Joe Bowling replied, "My twin daughters dressed as Hera and Sabine for Halloween when they were little. Sabine costumes were easy to find, but the Hera costume was very challenging to make. Happy May the 4th. You have no idea who these people are, do you? So, Hera Syndulla is the pilot of the Ghost.
Okay.
She's the one with the green, anyway. Okay.
I'll look it up.
No, you won't.
Probably not.
Sabine Wren is the one that was the Mandalorian. These are from Rebels. So,
Oh,
anyway.
okay. It's Star
And they were
Wars.
also in Ahsoka, but I know you don't.
Okay.
Pasta Jensen, I agree on the winner. That should mean a lot coming from me. It does.
It does, yeah.
He posted on his channel today, he was skiing, and there was a picture of him. And it's interesting, because in none of his videos have I ever seen his face. So I was like,
Oh, there he is. A reveal.
I mean, I don't know what I thought he looked like before, but it's like, anyway. Sorry. Go find his channel if you want to see what it looks like. He's going to take it down.
I did that.
James Rolfe, boxes for sets over $200 get flattened and kept, but others go in recycling. I do have all the Speed Champion boxes just because. I also have all the manuals and file cabinets ordered by number. I keep all the manuals. If I deconstruct the set, I can grab the manual, put it in with the set, and into the storage box or sold. I got my file cabinets at the used office furniture shop. Good quality and cheap. Usually at the resale office place. For me, it's easier to find the manuals in order instead of random boxes or in binders. Plus, easier to put a new one in place. As Dolores Umbridge would say, we must have order.
Order. Yep.
Something about it with all those cats and the
Gosh,
pink.
yeah.
Just,
Yeah, it's terrible.
I don't know. Susan Gaskin.
Susan.
Wow, I feel honored that you read my silly comment.
That's what we
I
do.
guess I'd never really answered your eating on the show question. I'm fine with it. Just be careful not to eat the Lego by mistake. We would figure that out pretty quick, I think.
Pretty quick. Maybe.
Dr. Zany Brick, Jason and Alex, I'm a big fan of Bricking News Show and have a few questions. I usually save my Lego boxes but flatten them for storage. I wanted to know what you do with the white inner box that usually comes with the larger sets. I throw mine away.
I've kept them all. Yeah.
If it's the Razor Crest or the
decorative
the ones
ones.
that have decorative, I keep that. But if it doesn't have anything on it, but some random
Yeah.
number, I don't care.
I got an issue. I keep them
Yeah,
all.
you do. Get rid of those. Do you keep it or throw it away? Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, your
Also,
answer.
have you noticed that the little mark on the bricks connected to the mold is much more visible in the new Lego sets? especially on the dark bricks. It is really noticeable.
I have noticed that.
I mean, how do they stop it, I guess?
I don't know. I call it the belly button.
Yeah.
I did have. I don't know. I guess it hasn't bugged me enough to say anything or do anything about it. But I don't know. Some more than others, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was more noticeable like when I was a kid because I have some of my old bricks and I can tell those because it's a little more sizable.
Yeah.
Pock mark or whatever you want to say. Belly button.
Belly button.
It goes on and says, whenever possible, I try to turn them around to the smooth side, but it's becoming a bit of a problem given how much we pay for these sets.
Yeah.
I feel like quality control has been lacking lately. That was my rant. But I hope you can answer my question. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hopefully we did.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't, I don't make the brick, so I can't say
that's-
exactly how
that's
easy it is to
something
get rid of.
interesting.
But it does seem like it went away.
I'll have
Fairly
to.
well.
I'll have to take a better notice of that on some of these feature land sets because I do reviews on all of them, and maybe I say that. Like I'll see if I can just these are poking out pretty good, very noticeable. What's going on over there? All right.
And then we have one more from Dazmania UK. Another great episode with great competition winners. Thank you for making me cry with laughter with Alex and the BTTF, Back to the Future impressions, and Jason's Christopher Lloyd Time Machine ship/fact. There you go. That's right.
Awesome stuff, man. Woo!
Okay, did we get through everything? We did shirts.
We did shirts. We did community
commentary,
commentary.
we did questions,
we
we
even
did
did some
food.
ranting, man. Look at that. Wow, you guys got it all in this one, didn't you?
Special.
So special. Man, all right. Well, that was fantastic. That's it.
I guess we didn't have a micro build.
We forgot the micro build. Oh, I wanted to say next week we have a special guest star going to be joining us. Should we give any hints?
Well, you've already given a hint. Someone's going
gonna be
That's
here.
a big thing.
Someone's going to be
We will
here.
have the first ever guest on Bricking News.
That's amazing, and it's an awesome guest.
Yeah, I think it should be hopefully an interesting conversation.
I think so. I'm looking forward to it.
Because we've talked a little bit about this, but we're going to get some answers from the source.
The source.
We'll just say.
Yes.
So,
it's exciting stuff. You won't want to miss it. It'll be.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it.
Is this one on my channel or your channel?
This one here?
Yeah.
Or the next one?
No, this one.
This is my channel.
Okay, that's coming up soon, and so it's the one
So
after.
next-
They're mine. Okay,
it'll be
so
on
it'll
your
my
channel.
Yeah, so that's what we look at. I always post his on my, my posts. So
Yeah, we try to share each other's.
Yeah.
And keep them.
We're still doing that. We're not going to change it, so don't ask.
Yeah.
Just like some people won't throw away their instructions, some people do. We're not going to change that.
That's right. We're too old and set in our ways.
Set in our ways, gosh darn it, and get off my lawn.
So,
Okay.
anything else?
I don't think so, man. That was fun. It was good times. Whew.
Good luck to those of you with your May 4th.
Yes, I guess so.
If you go out and purchase things,
May the 4th be with you. Jeez.
on May 1st.
On May 1st.
Or in my case, April 30th at 10 p.m.
Yeah, man. Good luck with yours. I'm excited to see all those freebies you get.
Yeah.
Man.
I will tell you this. I'm not going to say, I bought $2,000
video.
in Lego. Like, I'm not going to do that kind of stupid thing.
You should do
I'll
it.
probably do a
you should
premise
do it
like, this is not healthy. Please do not follow my lead. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Good call.
So,
Okay.
okay.
Take us out, man.
Well, so with that, we would like to thank
Today's sponsor.
This episode of Bricking News is brought to you by Anton's Bait Shop. Anton's got you covered where lobster, crab, assorted fish. Want to catch your own? We've got plenty of tools for you, including dynamite. Anton's Bait Shop. Come get some.